Can I give you a little bit of advice, baby? If you don't want to talk about something, the last place you need to do is put it on the internet. Okay? Like, you have a following. How do you drop something and then say you don't want to talk about it? That is ludicrous. And by ludicrous, I mean insane. No. Absolutely not. I'm not going for it. We need answers, girl. I need answers. I need answers. A pleasant new year. A very merry holiday. And that, you know, you living your best life. I have a lot to say, but truth be told, I'm going to have to refrain from what I would like to say because, truthfully, in my opinion, it's just not tactful. A person who believes heavily in the spirit of karma, and I am also a believer that you dig a grave for somebody, you end up falling in the ditch. So I'm going to refrain from speaking my true mindset on this situation, because truthfully it is not tactful, it's not cool. I don't have facts, and I do not want to speak unfactual things onto the universe and the internet. But the reason why I'm talking about this is because I just done a video on Miss Olivia over there on Liv's Life. And the video that I did was about her losing custody of her kids. And in that video, I discussed how I thought it was just terrible. I thought it was awful for all the parties involved. I truthfully feel so bad for the children. And I prayerfully hope that they can reach a resolution, whatever that may be. I, obviously, as you know, am YouTubing now, and I mostly vlog about body contouring in the daily lives of a body contourist. T. Let me get it right. And I am on the YouTube platform quite a bit throughout the week, and I also am on Instagram quite a bit throughout the week. And I saw a post from Miss Olivia, because I've been keeping up with her, because I want to know, you know, that her kids are in, from what I can see, they're in good hands, but I want to know that her kids are back in her care. I want to know that she is going to be able to see her kids again, you know what I mean? And so, yeah, I follow, I keep up. And I saw a post from her that she was in the hospital, and that she wanted people to pray for us. And so naturally, I automatically am thinking she's having the baby, like, because she's pregnant over there. So I'm thinking, okay, she's having the baby. She's at the hospital having the baby. But then I get on YouTube, and there is speculation, storyline, that may or may not be true. Now, Olivia, and believe me when I say this, I got my eye on you, okay? I'm on my way to Florida. I ain't lying. I'm going to Florida this week. I got my eye on you, okay? I here recently, as you guys may or may not know, suffered a very, very traumatic involuntary termination of my pregnancy. Okay? And if you know me, you know I want nothing more than to have another child. I want a baby. And I was very, 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 very sick for a while, and I didn't know why. Nobody could tell me why. No doctors. If you go back and look at some of like my first videos, that was the time that I was very, very sick. But I had set a goal for myself, and I was not about to stop because I didn't feel good. Like, I knew that if I didn't film those videos and get that content out there, that I would never do it. And so I pushed through it, and come to find out, I was in really, really bad shape. I could have died. And these are facts, okay? I could have died. I was bleeding internally. The pregnancy was in my tubes. I did not know. And by the time I made it to the doctor, it was like do or die, okay? It was like, you're having surgery now. And so I didn't really have time to process everything that was going on because it was a lot in a short amount of time. And even here now, I still haven't processed it because so many things have taken place since then, and I'm talking about life-changing things that I have had to move on to the next thing to deal with that and handle that. So I haven't really had time to process the loss in the surgery, in the removal of my organ. You know what I'm saying? I've been really, really, really torn up about it. In fact, the day before Christmas, I was filming, and I just went into this whole dialogue about how I haven't been feeling great. I'm so down. I was depressed. But literally, and I filmed that in some of my content and ended up editing it out because I just didn't really want to put all that vulnerability out there. But I was going back looking at that, and I was like, damn, I was feeling a little down before. And then Christmas Eve, if you look at my what happened to me on Christmas Eve story, you'll see that I was down, and then something happened, and then I was right back dealing with something else. And so I don't say this for sympathy because I'm gonna be fine. We gonna be all right, okay? But I say that to say everybody experiences things. Everybody, everywhere, we're human. We're all going through something, whether it is serious to you or not. It just depends on how you process things and how you handle things. And really about how you handle things on a daily basis, in my opinion, is really, especially the things in your control, is really how, generally, typically speaking, how things, end up on either side for you in your future, in my opinion. Like, if you handle, your business properly and you carry yourself as a responsible human being, then typically speaking, your future interactions will be pleasant because, you set that up. That's how it works, in my opinion. So for this girl to be, and what I don't understand is this girl is a beautiful girl. From what she said out of her mouth, she had a very rough upbringing, but she had, beautiful parents, and parents who did the best she could, who did the best that they could. And so she's very blessed with 3 beautiful, healthy children. I mean, yeah, she had a failed marriage, but, again, things happen in life. And so it makes me question why she would put something like that out here and for people to insinuate up with this storyline? Like, I am so confused. And I've been watching her, and I see this, like I said, she's a character. Like, I see the shenanigans, I see the back and forth, I see how she conducts herself as a person on the internet, like as an internet personality. I see that, but I don't know her in real life, so I cannot say, whether or not this is the internet, whatever it is. I don't know, but I'm offended. I'm offended because you put it on the internet for me to be offended about. I'm offended because the situation that I literally just went through. I'm offended for other women and other families going through anything similar. And it breaks my heart. Like, I'm emotional right now just talking about it, because it's heartbreaking that if it's true, someone would do that. Like, you oh my God. And then, okay, the hospital situation, like, you guys, look, like, my mom is in the hospital right now. I was in the hospital not too long ago. That's never anything to play with. So I I pray to G, like, not even like I pray anything bad on you. I pray that this is actually like happening to you, and whatever it is, whether it be an unhealthy newborn child, or you are sick, or whatever it is, I pray that it's not what is being insinuated, what it's about to be, what you about to come on here and talk about. Like, I pray that is not the case. Now, y'all, I'm just playing. I'm not going to Florida to track that girl down. I'm not. I don't have time for that. But I am going to Florida, and I'm going to Florida because, at the time of everything that was happening, I was in a space where, like, I was pushing for everybody else. I was pushing. It was like around the time of my husband, but I was pushing for my husband. It was around the time of his birthday. I was pushing to do things for him and go places with him. I was pushing to get my kids up and take them to school. I was pushing to get things done for my mom. And when I was told that I was very, very sick and I could have passed if I didn't have the surgery within like a matter of hours, I was like, I gotta push for myself now at this point, because I am an avid traveler. I love traveling. I have goals in travel that I want to achieve. And yes, COVID has slowed a lot of things down. COVID canceled a couple of my trips, or our trips I should say, but the world is getting back moving, and I'm safe. Follow the guidelines and do what I'm supposed to do, which I've always washed my hands before I ate. I've always washed my hands after being out in a public place. The first thing I do when I step in the house is wash my hands. Like, this is not new for me. In my household, we've been doing, before we go on our food or the refrigerator, we wash our hands. The only thing that's new that we've added to our routine is hand sanitizing on top of washing our hands. Be more cautious and aware of what you're touching, like touching your face and that kind of thing. So I feel that I am ready to start traveling again. And during this whole episode, the first place that I thought to go was the Florida Keys, because that was like on my checklist for U.S. traveling. The issue with, I'm not going to be able to go to Florida Keys, because what I found in my research is that Florida Keys is like on the very, very, very tip of Florida, and there's like no airport or anything that goes that deep. And so you have to fly into an airport, and then it's like a 6-8, it's a long drive depending on where you fly into. And I'm just not prepared to do a drive like that, especially in a place that we're not familiar with. So I'm not going to be able to go to Florida Keys, but I am going to Miami, and I'm so excited. But that's the reason why I said I got my eye on you when I'm coming to Florida. Like, girl, I'm not going to look at that girl or nothing. Not nothing about that girl, but I just thought it would be a little humorous to include that in this commentary. But yeah, girl, let me find out, okay? Because like I said, I went through that, and because I am a supporter of her, I do watch her videos, I do, pray for her situation to be better. And because you said it, you put it out there, now, yes, I'm in your business and I'm talking about it because I need to know who I'm following. I need to know if you out here with the stuff so I can exit stage left, because I just don't want that type of aura nowhere in my atmosphere at all. She is a personality. She is on the internet, so we do have to be cautious of that and not be so quick to judge what she's putting out here, because she is an entertainer. She did say she was pregnant. She done been showing us sonograms and taking us to the doctor and got the kids all excited about this baby that they got coming. So we know that is very much something that she wants us to believe is actually happening, and I do believe it's actually happening. And I, again, am praying that everything is. But at the same time, when you come on here, or when you come on the internet and drop clues like that, I think the first one was, I'm in the hospital. I think the second one was, I am not okay, pray for us. And then the third one was a broken heart emoji, which obviously, come on, you cannot feel no type of way about the people being like, oh my God, is the baby okay? Is everything okay with the delivery? That is, when a pregnant woman says they're in the hospital, the first thing you're going to say is, oh, you having a baby? And then you come with a heart emoji that's broken. That's very serious to me. Oh, and then you come back and say, I don't feel like talking or answering no questions. What do you guys think? Am I tripping? What do y'all drop y'all comments? Let me know what you guys think. If you guys like this type of content from me, let me know. I'll make an effort to make some more videos like this. Niche is body contouring, but if my following is into this, I'll drop some of this from time to time. I'll tell you one thing though, if this girl come on here and say what I think she about to say, I'm not talking about her no more. I can't have that in my space, y'all. So let me know in the comments. I hope you guys are having a good day. I am definitely going to be taking y'all along with me on my Miami trip, so get ready for that. I cannot wait. I'm so excited. I have not been anywhere in too long, and yeah, I'm about to act up. Well, I ain't gonna act up, but I'm gonna have a good time, okay? You guys have a beautiful, blessed day. Whatever it is, just get it right.